Movie theaters used to be the only place people could go to get their entertainment fix. The movie stars were seen as larger than life and untouchable to the fans. As technology progresses from black and white television to color, sound, and bigger TVs, these movies and TV personalities became more and more real to the viewer. When the television came into our homes for the first time, it made the content on the screen feel more personal because it was right there with you in your home while you were watching from your couch. Fast forward to today's fast-paced, multi-platform society, and it is only right that YouTube has taken center stage in the world of entertainment. There has always been a relationship that forms with a fan and a celebrity. Back in the days when film was the only medium, the relationship was solely fans who were in awe of the mystical sense of the actors. YouTube has brought the celebrity down to a personal level. Most of the most popular YouTubers claim to have started out blogging like an average person. They even do all their own editing and producing themselves. Joshua Meyerowitz, in his chapter From Distant Heroes to Intimate Friends, talks about the media friend as being a relationship that has features that are very human, very warm, and very caring. The YouTubers that create this type of vicarious intimacy for their fans are usually very open about their problems, anxieties, and struggles, just as much as they are fun and entertaining.
Emily, what are they called?
YouTube stars. An essential ingredient to the success of a YouTube star is the parasocial relationship. As Ned described, this connection is formed between the fan and the celebrity and mirrors real-life relationships. The YouTube stars you are about to see are professionals at cultivating this bond, at reaching their fans on a deeper, more personal level. Throughout the variety of genres and topics YouTube has to offer, the level of success of a YouTube star is fueled by their parasocial relationship with their fans. These are some examples.
You know that feeling when you play a game or you watch a TV series and you get so lost in it that you forget that there's an outside world, and once you finish it, you're left with an emptiness and feeling of what the fuck do I do now with my life? I have no aspirations in life anymore. So that's why I'm talking to you right now. Hey, at least I'm honest. Hashtag relatable. I owe it all to you, bros. I owe it all to all 3,035,305, fuck, I don't know. It makes me really, really happy that I can do that. I really just want to show that I really do care about the great comments that you bros leave. I'm always happy to hear that my videos have a positive impact on you bros when you need it. I upload videos every single day for that fact, so I'll always be here.
If this helps at least one of you watching this, just one of you, then it's totally worth it, and I'm 100% happy that I've managed to help. A lot of people get the assumption that because someone is able to sit here in front of a camera and speak for 10 to 20 minutes and broadcast it in front of hundreds and thousands, potentially millions of people on the internet, that must mean that they are 100% confident, have absolutely no self-esteem issues, have no real life problems, they're always happy, they're always jolly. That is so wrong. There are a lot more things to people than you might first realise. And what a lot of you may not know is that I have suffered with anxiety and panic attacks really, really badly since I was 14 to have. I didn't choose when I was 14 to decide to have panic attacks for 9 years and for it to ruin loads of opportunities for me. But that's just what happened. And you can either let it rule your life and let it make you miserable, or you can just think, no, I don't want to live my life like that anymore. You can either go and seek help professionally if you've not already, or just think the same thing as me. After I decided enough is enough and I'm not going to live like this anymore, I decided to say yes to things I would not normally say yes to, and it involved me making loads of new friends, going places I'd never been before. Just every opportunity that came at me in the last few months, I said yes to.
I'm not too sure why I'm filming this. I think maybe because this is part of my day, and I want you guys to know that I'm a real person and I'm not perfect and my life isn't perfect. And sometimes this all gets too much.
Hey, my friend confided in me. She said that she'd been feeling depressed, and worse than that, she'd been feeling incredibly alone in her situation. This struck a chord with me because not too long ago I too was feeling depressed, and I too was feeling incredibly alone and somewhat ashamed about my feelings. So I started to ask a few friends about whether they'd ever experienced depression or any other symptoms related to mental health. Every single one of them said they had, and almost all of them had never spoken to me or anyone else about it. Mental illness is a thing. It exists. In fact, 1 in 4 people will experience a mental illness in their lifetime. So if you're not affected by it, then one of your friends and family are. And if it is, mental illnesses are a thing. They're real and they're very present, and we need to talk about them.
My name is Jenna Marbles, and I'm going to draw my life. And all my regular people classes and regular things decided to pay off because I went to college, and all I wanted to do was go to a big city. So I didn't know what I was going to do, but I just wanted to get out. So I went to Boston when I was 17, and I didn't know what I wanted to study. I didn't know anyone. I had no friends. And on my 18th birthday, I just laid in my dorm room and cried. And sad, Jenna was really sad, but it didn't last for too long because I played softball, and so I got lots of friends, and for the first time in my entire life I felt comfortable being exactly who I was and being weird, and it was the greatest feeling ever. I also got a MacBook computer, and I taught myself how to edit with iMovie, and I used to make these funny videos for myself, but all I know is that YouTube makes me really happy. And all of you make me really happy, and without your love and support, I would be lost.
Hey everyone, my name is Tyler Oakley, and this is my life. Still really missed Rachel, Dolan, and Eric from high school, and I wanted to find a way to keep in touch with them. Somehow, I stumbled upon YouTube, and I saw people talking into cameras. I had just saved enough money to buy a laptop, so I figured, why not give it a try? My first videos, which are now private, were 15 minutes long, talking directly to my 3 friends and showing them all around my dorm room. I even remember one video getting 100 views, and that freaked me out because I was like, I don't know if I even have 100 friends, so who are these people watching? Most, though, is that as of this week, I have 1 million people who have chosen to push subscribe, who care enough to tune in to see all of my dreams come true. I can't thank you guys enough. My life is only just beginning, and I'm so excited to take y'all along for the ride.
Hello everyone, so after so many of you asked me to do a Draw My Life video, I decided to pop out and buy a whiteboard and give it my best shot. In order to distract myself from all things poopy and life related, I decided to set up a blog called Zoella, which then also led me onto YouTube and doing a few videos every now and then. In 2010, after I'd been blogging for a short while, a girl called Louise emailed me asking if she could send me a card because she enjoyed reading my blog so much, which made me so super happy. And I replied, obviously, I would really like you to send me a card. And also, does this mean we can now be BFFs forever and ever? And obviously, I still suffer with anxiety and panic attacks at times, but I don't want it to ever stop me doing things. And if there's one thing that life's taught me so far, is that everything happens for a reason. And you just have to have the confidence to push yourself into doing more things, as it opens up a whole new world. I cannot believe I am nearing 1 million subscribers. I still log onto YouTube and think, is this real life? I love and appreciate all of you guys. Thank you all so much for watching my videos. I hope that you continue to enjoy them as much as I enjoy making them.
Great. Dear Lindsay. Dear Lily. Dear Bunny from long, long ago.
Dear me.
What's up? This is a letter from your much older, cooler, better dressed self.
I remember being you, and I remember it being really, really difficult.
You're worried about a lot of things right now.
The coarse black hair, the yellow skin.
Your grades, your body, falling in love, dating, your body.
The color of our skin or not feeling black enough.
You don't feel like you fit in anywhere now.
There was this one really mean girl
who would just bully me constantly.
Some of the people you thought were your friends are going to write mean things about you online.
The ones that push you around and don't make time and treat other people poorly.
But I wanted them to like me and I wanted to be more like them.
I wish I could be like them.
And it was just silly because all those amazing different qualities you have, no one else has.
Embrace them, experience them.
Don't follow the crowd and be who you want to be.
Stop trying so hard to be someone you're not.
Don't let anybody else try to bring you down or make you second guess yourself.
Say who you are.
It's okay to be different. It doesn't make you a bad person.
There is not one person on the face of the planet who can replace you.
You're gonna meet a version of yourself that you never knew existed. So don't stress out too much about how you look or how cool you are.
Just go for it. Be unique.
Yes. I mean, look at you now. You're a huge weirdo. You're so different. People kind of like you.
So go ahead and mess up big. Failure is not the end of the world.
Don't be afraid of being afraid.
Just be strong and be confident.
You are good enough. You always have been.
You've got lots of energy. You're bursting with life. And you can achieve whatever you want.
But I have to say, the most important thing is to just have fun.
Don't forget to laugh, even with your braces.
Confidence is key.
You are unique.
You are great.
In the aftermath on Tumblr, some people were kind of noting that it was a little hypocritical to pat ourselves on the back for talking about this issue when there are still so many important topics that kind of get brushed over in this community, specifically those of racism, anti-blackness, and stereotypes about people of color. There's another really problematic trend on YouTube of making prank videos, and I use pranks in quotations because I don't consider these to be pranks, where people go to low-income neighborhoods that are specifically largely black or people of color and go up to people and try to like antagonize them by calling them slurs, pulling down their pants, pretending to steal their phones, just really things that cross the line into harassment just to agitate people. And then they splice them together so you have a clip of just a bunch of black people being angry and being violent, and it really just kind of perpetuates a lot of negative stereotypes about black people, which then the comments are filled with lots of racism and just really gross stuff. In addition to content creators doing blackface on YouTube, using slurs, and having characters based on stereotypes about people of color. This is a really disturbing trend, and it's one that a lot of people aren't talking about, and a lot of the people that are doing these things are getting lots of praise in the community, lots of viral hits, lots of opportunities, and are collabing with lots of people. And the Tumblr community was like, what the heck, why aren't people talking about this? I lent my voice too, and I said that I also agreed, and I thought that it was really important that we nip this in the bud, and I really wanted to see some of those same big YouTubers who spoke out about sexual assault do the same when it comes to normalizing racism here on YouTube.
The rumors are true. What they've been saying about me. I have to come clean. I, Lacey Green, am a feminist. What? You're a lesbian now? Man hater? Hairy armpits? It ain't so. It's gonna be okay. Those are just stereotypes. I think that feminism is both kick-ass and super important, and here are a few of my reasons why. I'm a feminist because girls are taught in public school that once she has sex, she'll lose a part of herself. Because women who have a lot of sex are sluts while guys are studs. Amanda Todd, Felicia Garcia, Charisse Morales, because of the sexism that drove them to end their lives. I'm a feminist because I was told the first time I had sex would be painful and bloody. I was terrified. Because 1 in 4 young women is assaulted and society still asks, what was she wearing? Because male victims of rape aren't believed since guys want sex all the time anyway, right? Because of catcalling and street harassment, because no, it is not a f***ing compliment. I'm a feminist because my first boyfriend sexually assaulted me, and when I went to my friends for help, they called me a slut. Because when I speak at universities about the absolute necessity of consent, there are people in the audience who laugh.
Do you know this girl, Shaniqua? I work with her. You guys would be like BFFs probably. You kind of look like her a little bit. You do. I feel like you would know her. You don't know her? Okay. I thought. Okay. Oh my god, girl, is that Beyonce? Oh, sorry. She kind of looks like her. You are seriously the coolest black girl I've ever been friends with. I feel like you guys would really get along. She's black too. But like, you kind of remind me of her. All my friends back home are black. Why are black girls so loud. Totally feels like I have a dreadlock back here. Ew! I've always wanted to adopt a little black boy. You know your dad? I wish I had a butt like yours. Am I gonna be the only white person at this party? Totally got hit on by a black guy today. Awkward. I should set you up with my friend Jamal. Well, he's not really my friend. He's my coworker. He's black. Really cute. Totally dated a black guy in college. My parents were pissed. You have to meet my new boyfriend, Trey. I think you would love him. He's half black. And he had a, you know what I'm talking about. Don't they all, right? That's what I heard. Is that true?
My name is Tyler, and I have so much stuff that you guys sent to my new P.O. box that I was like, okay, all of these packages, all of these letters, I need some help. So I invited one of my dear friends to help me open all this shit. So let's get down to business.
Hello. Hey guys, it's me, Miranda, and today I'm here with my boyfriend, Joy Grisca. Okay, so I thought it would be a great idea for us to do the boyfriend-girlfriend tag since we're dating. It's official. So here we go. I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, me too. Hey everyone, my name is Tyler Oakley, and right now, no matter where you are in the world, if you are in America, it's probably like morning time. If you are in London, it's like kind of like nighttime. If it's Australia, honestly, go to bed. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what time you're watching this, but no matter where you are in the world, it could be morning, it could be night, but right now, this very second, we are sharing a moment, and you know what that moment is? It's time for another Q and Slay. Let's do this. Jordan would like to know, will you make a Psychobabble episode dedicated to people in your fandom? Well, Jordan, you are in luck. I am going to be streaming with my co-host Corey a very special version of Psychobabble live on April 1st for hashtag Best Day Ever, presented by Chevy. If you want to watch, just go to ChevyBestDayEver.com, and if you want to get involved in hashtag Best Day Ever, you can. All you gotta do is do an act of awesomeness, which is anything surprising somebody else by being nice, like paying for their gas, or giving them a hug, or doing something really nice for a stranger, or a friend, or your mom, or anything. All you gotta do is do that act of awesomeness on April 1st, and then hashtag it on Twitter with hashtag Best Day Ever. Let me know that you're watching with hashtag Best Day Ever tomorrow, and I can't wait for you guys to get involved. I'm doing it, it's gonna be really fun, and I'm gonna be hopefully surprising some of you guys that tune in, so...
Hey guys, Tony here. I'm going to talk to you briefly on the relevance and importance of coming out videos as a parasocial phenomenon on YouTube.
Hey, what's up you guys, it's Troy Sivan, and this is probably the most nervous I've ever been in my entire life, but I'm going to deal with it because I have something to tell you guys, as you can probably see by the title of this video. The date today is August 7th, 2013, and the reason I'm telling you this is because on August 7th, 2010, I told my family that I am gay.
Coming out videos can be incredible demonstrations of media friends as significant influencers and inspirers on social media. Most vloggers on YouTube gain their followings because of their likeness and role model status to a certain demographic of audience members. So having them share in an important and otherwise private part of their life on YouTube, a platform that can arguably be considered a private and intimate setting, is inspiring.
A couple weeks later, we were drinking and the question came up. And like I said, I was ready at that point. It's something inside of me just wanted to get out. And that's when I knew. And personally, I think that it doesn't matter what age you come out. It doesn't matter if you're 15 or 50. It's all about your personal choice and what you feel at the time.
Popular YouTube vlogger Hannah Hart even made a whole video series on the topic after she herself came out.
So today on the Coming Out series, we are going to discuss the most difficult place to be in on your coming out journey. And for me, that's the closet. Dun it. See that? It's terrifying. I'm filled with secrets, but ultimately a deeper truth.
Coming out videos were such a hit on YouTube for the LGBT community that they started a coming out challenge trend on National Coming Out Day. Tyler Oakley speaks to the pros and cons of coming out in his coming out challenge video.
That first time when you tell somebody, yes, it's daunting, and yes, it seems like the biggest thing in the world, But here I am 8 years later, and I could go up to a stranger on the street, or I could go up to the Pope. I will gladly tell who I am, because over time, as you are more honest and open about who you are, it just gets easier and easier. And I promise you, although it's probably daunting, it gets easier. Trust me, it gets easier to come out every time you do it.
Professor Joshua Meyerowitz speaks to how parasocial relationships are fostered through the development of a certain closeness that constitutes a media friend on YouTube. He talks about how we feel a direct, one-to-one tie that exists apart from and almost in spite of how widely known that person we're following is. That person, of course, is the one documenting and sharing their journey through what can often be considered the hardest part of someone's life. Coming out and sharing the news with others on YouTube can be such a great source of inspiration on part of a vlogger that it just might save someone's life.